Welcome to today's video. If you're a Gemini, know a Gemini, or just want to explore the fascinating connections between tarot and astrology, this one's for you. Today, we're diving into all the tarot cards associated with Gemini and uncovering the powerful insights they offer about this curious, quick-witted, and dual-natured sign. Let's get started. The first card we have to talk about is the Lovers from the Major Arcana. This is Gemini's card, and its meaning goes far deeper than what you might think from the name alone. While the Lovers can absolutely point to romantic relationships, at its core, it's about choice, duality, and the integration of opposites. All themes that resonate perfectly with Gemini energy. Geminis are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, intellect, and adaptability. Just like the Lovers card, Geminis often find themselves at crossroads, needing to make decisions that align with their values and desires. The two figures on the card can represent different parts of ourselves, the logical mind and the emotional heart, that need to work together to move forward. This duality mirrors Gemini's nature as the twins of the zodiac. Think about real-life situations. Imagine you're a Gemini deciding whether to take a spontaneous road trip with friends or stay home and focus on a work project. Your adventurous side wants to hit the road, while your responsible side reminds you of deadlines. The Lovers teaches Geminis to listen to both parts of themselves and find a decision that feels authentic to who they are. The Lovers also emphasizes connection, not just romantically, but in all forms of relationships. Geminis are social butterflies who thrive on meaningful conversations and mental stimulation. This card celebrates their gift for creating bonds that are not only fun, but also intellectually and emotionally rich. Now, let's move to the Minor Arcana, where Gemini's energy comes alive in the Sword suit. Swords represent the intellect, communication, and clarity, all areas where Geminis shine. Specifically, Gemini is associated with the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords, which reveal both the gifts and challenges of their brilliant minds. The 8 of Swords often depicts someone blindfolded and surrounded by swords, symbolizing a sense of being trapped or limited by their own thoughts. For Gemini, this card reflects the downside of their analytical nature. Sometimes they overthink so much that they create mental cages, imagining obstacles that might not even exist. A real-life example could be a Gemini hesitating to start a new project because they've convinced themselves they'll fail, even though they have all the skills they need. This card reminds them to step back, question their thoughts, and free themselves from self-imposed limits. The 9 of Swords takes this theme a step further. It's often called the nightmare card because it shows someone sitting up in bed, clearly troubled by anxiety or regret. This card connects to Gemini's tendency to replay conversations or second-guess their choices. Have you ever had a night where you couldn't stop thinking about something awkward you said earlier in the day? That's 9 of Swords energy. For Geminis, this card is a gentle nudge to practice self-compassion and remember that most worries are temporary. Finally, we have the 10 of Swords, a dramatic card showing a figure lying on the ground with 10 swords in their back. While it might seem intense, this card is about endings and the possibility of new beginnings. For Gemini, it represents the resilience that comes after mental burnout or emotional exhaustion. Geminis are incredibly adaptable, and the 10 of Swords reminds them that even when things feel overwhelming, they have the power to rise again with fresh ideas and perspectives. So, what do these cards tell us about Gemini? Together, they paint a picture of a sign that is dynamic, intelligent, and deeply curious, but one that also faces challenges in managing the sheer speed and depth of their thoughts. The Lovers reflects Gemini's duality, their gift for connection, and their ability to make meaningful choices. The Swords cards, 8, 9, and 10, highlight both the brilliance and the burden of their mental energy, reminding them to stay grounded and trust in their ability to navigate life's challenges. If you're a Gemini or have Gemini energy in your chart, take a moment to reflect on these cards. Are you embracing the harmony and choices of the Lovers? Are you freeing yourself from overthinking like the 8 of Swords, letting go of unnecessary worries like the 9 of Swords, and finding strength in endings like the 10 of Swords? These cards aren't just about predicting the future. They're tools for self-awareness and growth. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into Gemini's tarot connections. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot and astrology insights. And tell me in the comments, do these cards resonate with you or the Geminis in your life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and trust in the magic of your mind and heart.